Hello, American citizens. I am Paratrooper Goofy Lane. I'm a Generation X citizen of the United States of America. Just giving you a heads up of what I learned and earned in the military. First, we got to go back. At 4 years old, I had open heart surgery, and the surgery was tetralogy of Fallot. And everything was going great when I was young, and everything else, my surgeon did very well. Now, I signed up for the delayed entry program, but once I got into the military and was sent up to Fort Dix for my basic training at AIT. In basic training, we all swore to an oath of service, which is, I state your name, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against any and all threats, whether foreign or domestic. It goes on to talk about the Commander-in-Chief, the chain of command, and the UCMJ, that is the Uniform Code of Military Justice. At the end of that, we said, so help me God. So we asked for God's help to get this done, to follow through with our oaths. Also in basic training, I received my expert marksmanship medal for rifle, which was the M16. I also received expert marksmanship for grenades. We tested for handguns, sidearms, but we did not get medals for them. They just wanted to make sure we could use them. After basic training, I went into AIT. AIT I learned, which is Advanced Individual Training, I learned how to be an 88 mic or motor transport operator. Didn't swear to any oaths or earn anything there, except for learn how to be a motor transport operator. After AIT, I went to the United States Airborne School in Fort Benning, Georgia, or Jump School, as paratroopers know it as. There, after 3 weeks, ground week, tower week, jump week, we swore to the paratroopers creed. And it is a creed which unites all military paratroopers globally. We are brothers in the Brotherhood of the Silk. I also, or it also says what pertains to me today. Upon completion of service, we return to society. We blend in or dissipate, or however you want to call it, and wait. And what are we waiting for? We're waiting on a couple of things. Either our home country to be invaded, a foreign enemy, or a domestic enemy, as in the government turning against the people. Excuse me. Or waiting for it to be put on our heart what we should do to satisfy our oaths and creeds. Now, on top of that paratrooper's creed, I also earned this, which is my parachutist badge, or jump wings. Now, after jump school, my permanent party was Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That is home of the 18th Airborne Corps and 82nd Airborne Division. There, I swore to the oath of America's Guard of Honor. Now, America's Guard of Honor, let me just say this before we get too deep into this. America's honor is not the founding papers. It is not any politician that has been around. It is what it is the citizens of this country. For without the citizens, there would be no country. Now, the oath of America's honor, is very similar to the oath of service. Just one word changes, and it is, I state your name, do solemnly swear to support and defend the citizens of the United States of America against any and all threats, whether foreign or domestic. Which it also goes into the Commander-in-Chief, the chain of command, and so forth, and the UCMJ. Now, I also received this, which is a Maroon Beret. And once I got assigned to my unit, I received this that belongs to my unit. I was in a combat engineer company, light equipment, airborne. Now, when we're talking about my brothers from the brotherhood that I mentioned, or regular or veterans, just veterans as a whole, you probably heard some gave all gave some. To that statement, all who participated with that has my deepest thank you, appreciation for all that we have done. Now, in that, while I was at Fort Bragg, when you go above and beyond the call of duty in the 82nd Airborne Division at a status which the United States Army cannot recognize, they give you a remembrance coin. And it is a remembrance coin, not a challenge coin. For this coin is supposed to help you remember later on in life what you did to earn it. Took me 20 years to remember. Now that I've remembered, it is something that I cannot talk about. Just, I got this coin. Now, on the some gave all and all gave some, which I'm one of the ones that gave some, I still have more to give for this country. When I was 18 years old, I wanted very much so to be remembered as someone who gave their life for this country in order to prevent the evil enemies that we have in this world from reaching this country. That did not happen because I had trouble with my heart on a force march. Ended up doing 6 months or so at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Out of that, I got an honorable medical discharge. And they said that it was pre-existing typical progression of tetralogy of Fallot, which was the surgery that I had when I was 4. I almost got got 2 years in, but I didn't reach it. So on this, I have more to give. What I'm going to do, and my brothers will know exactly what I'm doing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this insignia off here, that identified as a combat engineer unit. And I'm going to take my jump wings, my parachutist badge, and I'm going to put them in its place on my beret, like this. That signifies that a paratrooper is volunteering for the third time to give his life to this country. I will, from now on, anytime you see me on video, let's take this bandana, Patriot bandana, off and put my maroon beret on. Wow, it's been a long time since I wore this. I think I got it right. Put this on now. So from any time that from now on that you see me doing a video or out in the public for this that I am doing, the All the Way Amendment, I will have my beret on with my jump wings, my parachutist badge on it. Sort of mixing up the configuration, but it signifies what we do or what we're doing. So anytime you see me out in public pertaining to the All the Way Amendment or on film or video on the internet, you'll see me with my beret on. Okay. Now, I do not have the internet. I have chose to stay off of it. I haven't been on it for 13, 14 years now, probably 15. So I'm just having to record this and then go somewhere else to upload it. So bear with me. I will try to get the videos to you as quick as possible. I have to do them in 15-minute increments, trying to stay anonymous. And that's the way I can put them on YouTube and stay anonymous, is less than 15 minutes. Well, thank you for your time today. I hope this brings a little clearer understanding as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. The All the Way Amendment satisfies both oaths and creed because it has been put on my heart to do. It defends the Constitution and it defends the citizens. All together, it satisfies all three. Well, thank you for your time. Hope you have a day full of wonder. All the way, Airborne.